Hello, and welcome to the Detroit JCS podcast for Johnson Consulting Services. Be sure to tap in to our limited YouTube series on financial literacy and listen in on our podcast. We're Detroit JCS on Spotify and Anchor FM. This is our permissive use policy. And who are we? Johnson Consulting Services is a woman-owned SBA certified business headquartered here in the great city of Detroit, Michigan. Professional consultants, we specialize in financial literacy. Visit us today. We're Detroit JCS. Be sure to download the apps and subscribe for your Windows, Apple, and Android devices. Today's topic, our most popular topic yet, free information for scholarships, tuition, and sources of college completion for Michiganders. Last year, over $3 billion with a B dollars went unclaimed when families did not apply for the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid. For Michigan families, this means that the class of 2021 left $89 million unclaimed. Years past had similar results. For instance, in 2019-2020, $224 million in federal aid went unclaimed, and the year before that, $205 million went unclaimed. When looking at projected budgets for 2022 and 2023, the cost of college ranged from $19,230 to over $57,000. Remember, cost of attendance includes tuition and fees, room and board, books and supplies, transportation, and other expenses. Cost of attendance is affected by a number of factors, including whether or not you're attending a public or private institution, whether or not it is a 2 or 4 year college or school, and whether or not you're in state or out of state, in district or out of district. All these factor into costs. So in Michigan, let's look at tuition-free college or skilled trade schools. Michigan offers testing for the high school equivalency tests, the GED and the HiSET, the general equivalency test, and the high school equivalency test. Or diploma, sorry. Additionally, Michigan offers skilled trade registered apprenticeships. And we'll get into that in just a bit. You can go to your local Michigan Work Center for registered apprenticeships for skilled trades. They're located in every county in Michigan. This presentation has the county, a contact name and number, and email addresses. In compliance with state law, Michigan recognizes equivalency tests as attaining the knowledge and skills equivalent to that of a high school graduate. So be sure to check the links in the description to cover the cost of one test. The General Equivalency Diploma, GED, or the HiSET, the High School Equivalency Test. For our citizens with disabilities, the Michigan Career and Technical Institute offers vocational and technical training programs and support services. Spring classes are scheduled to begin on January 9th, 2023. Be sure to contact the email address listed for the Michigan Career and Technical Institute. Last year, families spent 4% less than the year before on college. Just over $25,000 at $25,313 for college. Just under half of families borrowed funds. So that was at 41%. While 73% of families use scholarships and grants. And remember, scholarships and grants do not generally have to be paid back. 87% of families used income and savings to cover the cost of college. Unfortunately, over half of families use family income and savings to pay for college. So let's get that scholarship number up, Michigan. 36% of families nationwide didn't file the FAFSA because they believed their income was too high to qualify. But that's just not correct. 17% had problems with the application or thought it was too complicated. So we're here to tell you there is no reason not to apply for the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid. You can apply at studentaid.gov. The application opens every October 1st. %59 of families developed a plan to pay for college before the student enrolled. That is the highest number ever captured for this question. %88 of families agree that college is an investment for the future that will create more opportunities. But only 59% had a plan to pay for all the years of college. So let's look at some scholarships and other options to pay for college. The Detroit Promise Scholarship is offered to qualified students graduating from Detroit public high schools. The student must live in Detroit. It is a tuition-free path to trade, 2-year, and 4-year credentials at 26 Michigan colleges. The Michigan Reconnect Scholarship covers all counties in Michigan. It is statewide. However, when we did a Wayne County search for a 50-mile radius, we found that Henry Ford and Schoolcraft College, along with Macomb, Monroe, Washtenaw, Oakland, and Wayne County community colleges also accept the Michigan Reconnect Scholarship. In fact, all of Michigan's 31 public community colleges, including its tribal colleges, accept the Reconnect Scholarship. This is a partial listing of colleges that accept the Reconnect Scholarship. Other sources of funding include the Michigan Competitive Scholarship, the My Future Education Stipend, the Children of Veterans Tuition Grant, the new Michigan Achievement Scholarship, just signed into law in October 2022. The Fostering Futures Scholarship, the Futures for Frontliners Scholarship, the Michigan Tuition Grant, and the Police Officers and Firefighters Survivor Tuition Grant. These are all options to attend college or trade school at little to no cost. Thank you for joining us today. And be sure to subscribe to our channel. We're DetroitJCS here on YouTube, Spotify, and Anchor FM.